Oh.
Everyone get in camera.
Wait, no. What are we doing?
D.
E.
A.
S.
Welcome to
These podcasts. And we are talking about the Great Gatsby.
Your toes.
Okay. So guys, first impressions. Did we like the Great Gatsby?
I thought the ending, I feel like it could have been better.
For me, I feel like the ending was, in a way, it's like it was really like rushed into it. Like
Yeah.
I was like not like I wasn't really expecting it, but at the same time, I was expecting it for it to be rushed. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't like it was just shocking how he just decided like, oh, I'm gonna just go shoot him. You know? Like I feel like maybe it won't be something that happened like in today's world. Like it's like something that only happened like back then.
I mean, but the book, the book was released in like 1920 or so, like around like,
Yeah.
or it's like staged in like the Roaring Twenties or whatever. So, I mean, I think back then things were a bit more like looser, and like, I guess, like it wasn't as like restrictive as it was, I guess, in today's standards. Like, of course, like there's like things that are like normal, like back then that would be like, like cancelable, I guess,
Yeah.
uh, in today's world. But I think that, like, going back to the book, I think that it did like have a good story, like the idea of like the lost love or whatever, and like him trying to get it back. It seems like I mean, like, it is kind of cliche, I guess, but I think that Gatsby's kind of like the original, and um, I just think that the progression was good as well.
How about you, Dylan?
Yeah, I agree on that because I don't know. Based on that time, I guess like we see like a lot of problems of like basically like a lot of cheating, affairs and stuff like that. And I guess like at the time they didn't really have like the technologies and like morals we had during this time. So I guess like Wilson just coming up to Gatsby's house and just shooting Gatsby might not be as like weird. I guess I don't know. They did a lot of weird stuff back then, you know. So yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
my expectation for it was a little bit too high because I hear about it because I like reading book, right? And I hear about it, and like people say it's a good classic book, and I'm like in the back of my head, like maybe it'll be like some Pauline Hoover book, and I put the expectation too high, and I don't think it's like my cup of tea.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's a classic in regards of like, it's like what, like the American
It's
novel or
not
whatever.
me. I'm not like the historic type of people, so
I thought the book was kind of mid until that last part, and then I was like, damn. And then I was like,
yes,
it's
the
still
last
kind of
part
mid.
that he did.
I
Uh,
feel like
um,
it's like what we discussed in class, like how Wilson, like, he just popped out of nowhere, and like I feel like it was, I mean, in my opinion, it was kind of rushed, the ending. It was like kind of random, and like I feel like the build up to it, it was like I I feel like maybe he was trying to go for like a twist at the end, but like I feel like it was like the way Wilson was brought up, it was
mhm.
sort of random.
did you guys think Gatsby was gonna die? I thought bro was gonna like live.
Yeah, me too.
I thought bro was just gonna keep like pursuing Daisy, but nah, bro died on a mattress in the
Yeah.
pool. Like what?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
bro.
so like such a weird way. Like it's kind of sad.
I didn't think that um Wilson was gonna like also, you know.
Shoot him
Gotta
up.
pull up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pull
and then
up.
he shot himself.
I thought Gatsby was like a gangster, no? I thought he had like bodyguards or
Yeah.
something. How'd bro just
He
get
like did
in?
illegal stuff.
Because he fired everyone at the end.
I know, but
Remember
he,
when
he
he fired
hired he
all
hired
the?
shady dudes from the Heim dude.
Oh yeah, yeah, from the wolf guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't
I
know.
mean,
I thought that
but
Nick and like the girl, was it Jordan? I thought like
yeah,
something was gonna happen between them. Like I thought there was gonna be a love
Nah,
story
Nick's not a
there.
simp.
Oh.
Nick was there for Gatsby, bro. At the funeral, bro is chilling.
He was the real one,
Yeah,
yeah.
folks. Not even Daisy nor Tom were there. Um,
Um,
what did you guys think about Gatsby's schedule, like of how to like improve himself and stuff like that? I forget what page it's exactly on, but it's near like the end.
um,
For me, it's on
it's like
page
when
173.
his dad's like going back, right? Or
Yeah,
like
and he's
going
like
through his
telling
old
him
stuff.
about like his past and stuff like that.
I just remember like what like one of the things like one of his like goals for like every day was to like save money, and then I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think it was like save like $5, but then he crossed out and he changed it to like save like $3 or something.
Yeah, it says save $3 per week.
Yeah, so I think it kind of shows like how it's like his upbringing was like hard because like he had to like write down the same money, and the fact that he like changed it shows that it was like hard for him to save money, I guess, because I guess he had to like use it to
Throw
like
those
survive, I
parties.
guess. Huh? Yeah, no, no, no,
No, to be a
no,
better
no,
person, not to throw parties, but
oh, no. Well, that he was saving it for the future him, like the at his
the better
house
version,
in the in the, in
the
the
peak
penthouse.
Gatsby, the great Gatsby.
But
Sheesh, it's too real.
isn't it kind of funny though how he like he intentionally like bought the house that was like across from like Daisy and Tom's house. Isn't
Yeah,
that kind of
that's
like
weird.
Yeah,
That's
because he's
so weird.
weird.
Stalker.
Like the moment he went into Daisy's house, I thought it was so weird that like he fell in love with her because of how extravagant her house was. Like he's like, I
oh yeah.
want to be like Daisy, but
And
like
also the way he was
like
like hiding in like those bushes, like
yeah, that's weird. He's weird.
That
I
is
love
so
that scene.
goofy. I love filming that
Um.
scene. Sheesh.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Um. But yeah, I mean, like he would just like stare off at like her house. Like we saw it happen like
Reminiscing.
what, like
Yeah,
two or three times, right?
I think so.
And I guess yeah. I mean, he was just stuck
Bro was
on the
just
past
clinging
because
onto the
he
past,
didn't
yeah.
know.
But like he
Yeah.
had everything except for Daisy. So like why sacrifice it all? I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy.
oh, it's a simp.
It's just the American dream. Like you
I
can have
guess.
everything, but
And then Daisy killed Myrtle and didn't. She didn't take the blame for it. And Gatsby
Oh
was going
yeah.
to. And then Daisy still didn't care after Gatsby died. It doesn't make sense. I don't get.
yeah.
Like, bro, is Daisy really that good of
Gatsby's
a
such
person? Like,
a
No, she's not
misogynist.
good at all. She's a scum.
I low
facts.
key, I low key kind of felt bad for Gatsby in the end. Like literally, no one came to his funeral. Like
Yeah, I felt so bad.
I
What'd
don't
you
know.
guys think about his dad showing up? Did you guys like? Because
he's
like
a weird.
honestly,
I thought it was like I don't know. I think it was kind of like why does he only show up at the end when he dies? Like
Cause that's
Hmm.
because I feel like Gatsby was like disconnecting himself from his dad and his like I guess like that poor life or something. But I feel like in the end, like it's like family that like will always like no matter what happened, like his dad will still care for him, and I felt that's kind of sweet. You know,
yeah.
I felt bad for him. Like literally, Daisy didn't even come when she was the one who like caused all these.
I don't know. I don't even think like I guess the dad to be he seemed like kind of just proud of like what Gatsby did and like how far he made it
I
in life.
gotta
I guess.
say, proud that Gatsby died.
No, 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 no.
How far he made it in life,
Yeah, because
yeah.
like when he's talking to Nick, he's like explaining all of his achievements and like how far he's and like stuff he's done.
yeah, like, in
And
the
I don't know.
war. And
Yeah, it makes it seem like he
stuff.
didn't really live like a unfulfilling life. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but
Do you guys think that like with money, like you're able to get everything you want?
Well, clearly not.
Can't,
yeah,
I guess.
But
Yeah,
like
that
maybe
basically,
it's like maybe the dad was supposed to be like playing the part as like, oh, he died and he made such a great like impact and like he was so successful, but in reality he was like really depressed.
Hmm.
So maybe he's like the dad's just there to be like show that it's not what it looks like. Like
Yeah.
to show how it's like not what everyone thinks like
Yeah,
living
I'm
yeah,
kind of just
like
thinking that maybe the dad just, I guess, didn't really know like the true Gatsby. I mean, like who knew the
yeah,
true Gatsby? Like I guess
yeah, no
other
one.
than like Nick or something like that, you know?
Nick.
I mean, isn't the true Gatsby like the original Gatsby, like Jay Gatsby or whatever, or because he what like his
Because
original
bro's
name was Jay, right?
mysterious. I think so.
And then he changed himself to be the Great Gatsby. Oh, um, I think no, Jay Gatsby is like his fake name, right? And his real name's like something
It's like
else.
no, like something Gats.
Yeah,
Then he just added the B, right? Gets.
mhm. But I mean, like, isn't that like the original Gatsby? You would say,
I
and like,
guess.
well, I
I,
mean, to the reader, I guess that, like the Gatsby that lives like the lavish lifestyle, that's like the original
yeah,
Gatsby. But
it's like
I
before the
think,
persona or whatever.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
but
feel like
like,
in reality, the one like before he's like changed his name is the real one because that's like when and like how he started it, you know?
mm, yeah, I mean, like, I think if you put yourself into like the like in the shoes, or like if you put yourself in like the timeline, or like as if you were a part of the story, like let's say that you're like Nick's friend, and like the book is basically like Nick telling like you like his friend like about like the experience you had with Gatsby or whatever, then it would be that the original Gatsby is like the main character. Why are you guys all smiling like that? Come on,
I don't know. I saw them smiling, so I was like, why are we smiling? But
guys,
too
that is
goofy. Nah,
not a
it was a
bad
good point.
idea.
It was a good
Guys, come
point.
on, guys,
I'm not a hater.
come on, guys, you gotta agree with
Oh,
me.
your camera.
Show your musically shirt.
We need the
Ooh.
Gatsby merge.
Okay, let's talk about the skit.
Okay, so the one of the skits we recorded is Erica or Myrtle getting hit by me as Gatsby, and then Angela as what's her name, Daisy, and then yeah.
Daisy.
So how do we feel about Myrtle dying and the circumstances around it?
Think it was pretty shocking and crazy. Like for some, when I was reading that part in the back of my head, I was thinking of this episode of Criminal Minds where like the car got guys
Sorry.
stop. The car,
I love criminal Minds.
I love
the
Criminal Minds.
car like was hacked, and then it's just like it just hit the person. The person went flying. Like I don't know why, but in my head, I just imagined Myrtle went flying. And I'm
Uh-huh.
no
Oh,
one. Wait, but did that happen at nighttime? Like, were they coming back? Like, right? They coming back
yeah,
from
they
dinner,
were
right?
coming back.
Oh, maybe it was too late. I don't remember. But I was just like, how did no one see that? But yeah,
Well, they ended up finding her. It's just she's dead.
Yeah, cause Tom snitched, right?
oh, do you really think Tom was trying to get Gatsby killed?
Yeah,
Yes. What?
yeah.
Yes,
He
bro.
literally told Wilson. He was like, he did it. It was all his
But
fault.
like, was he trying to get Gatsby killed, or was he just trying to cover up for Daisy?
Well, kind of both. It's kind of a
Probably
win-win
I
for
mean,
both.
him.
did he even know that it was Daisy?
Daisy was driving. Wait, because if you think about it, like during
Um,
that time period, wouldn't it be usually the guy who drives?
That is so.
No, I'm just.
no.
No,
I mean, I guess yeah, but I think
yeah.
Daisy just wanted to.
I guess you just wanted to hit Myrtle. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Uh,
Kidding.
do you guys
Okay.
think Tom had any remorse for Myrtle even dying? It seemed like he just moved on.
Bro,
No, he
no,
was
he didn't.
upset. Remember? He was
He was
Oh,
upset
just
when.
glad that he won.
I don't know.
Like,
What?
I see.
I don't think he could care less.
What? No, no. Because
Okay, go.
you remember when at the end of the book where Nick meets Tom again, and then Tom's like, "Yo, when I had to sell this apartment, yo, like that hurt me," or something like that. Like he said
Whatever,
that
but
selling the apartment like hurt because like of all like the memories or whatever, and then he like blamed um Gatsby for it. He was like, Gatsby deserved to die or
okay,
something
but
like
like
that.
Tom was just being a dickhead from the
I,
beginning. Oh.
Yeah.
I'll bleep it. I'll bleep it.
Whoa.
I think he's just very biased because he just doesn't like Gatsby. He just doesn't like Gatsby. Because he's scared that Gatsby is gonna surpass him, you know? Like, money wise
Yeah.
and power wise. Like, he's even, I feel like he doesn't like, he's not like, oh my god, it's a fly. He's not like in love with Daisy, but the only reason why he like, the only reason why he want Daisy to choose him is because he's scared that like it all of this revolve around like status and money like that in class. So he's scared like if Gatsby takes Daisy, then it just shows other men in like that like that he's like weak, that like other men can just take his wife like that, you know?
Yeah.
I guess,
I
yeah.
agree. Because Tom is like he's doing it for like petty reasons. Like he doesn't care about Daisy. He cheated on her. Like
I don't think he
he's
really
only
cares
like
about Myrtle, to be honest. Like
yeah, he doesn't care about any of
Gatsby
it.
Myrtle in that
About
party,
himself.
right?
When he rocked the Myrtle, I was like, God, but okay.
Yeah, like what the
So,
hell?
What?
wait, what are we talking about?
Tom and his behaviors, but
Sorry, I was reading
Tom
the.
abusing women.
Oh, when you punch Myrtle in the face?
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
But Myrtle
I
is
mean,
also cheating on Wilson, so
yeah, and then she died.
yeah.
everyone is just cheaters. Only Gatsby actually love. Well, I don't even think Gatsby loved like the new Daisy. He just loved the old.
He just wanted something to be there, you know,
I
or
mean,
like just the concept of the old Daisy.
Let's go back to our skits, guys.
Gatsby, what happened?
Daisy killed Myrtle, Nick. She's dead.
No.
okay, yeah,
Okay.
this is a good segue. So, how do you feel about our other skit of Gatsby trying to like still care for Daisy even though she killed Myrtle and like he was waiting outside of their house, blah blah blah, and he was willing to take the blame for her actions.
You're talking about the stalking one?
He
Are
basically,
you serious right now, bro?
yeah,
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 that
when he's in the bushes.
one. I'll be honest, I don't even remember that happening. So.
Um,
Maybe you guys can remind me. Like,
Like we said previously, it's just like because we mentioned it previously too. Like he's kind of creepy for doing that. Honestly, like bro is creepy.
yes.
Mhm.
Bro probably have like I don't know. I feel like he just
I don't know. I think love to that kind of extent is just weird.
it's too much.
Yeah.
Like
It's
she's
not-
already
it's
married,
just-
you know. And I know she's getting cheated on, but like, bruh. I
And
don't
like, she
know.
knows she gets cheated on too.
Yeah, she's
Or-
not doing anything about it.
Yeah, so like.
Because she.
because she wants the moolah, the
But
money.
Gatsby had
I
money
mean, you
too.
can get that with.
But
Gatsby.
Tom has more. The old money. The old money is always
Okay, old money.
compared to the new money that Gatsby get, and also Gatsby money is kind of illegal.
He's sketchy, yeah, because all of his connections. and stuff.
Gatsby is a bootlegger.
Yeah.
That
Like
is
him on the boat with Cody, I don't think he just makes all that money. I don't know.
kind of.
Cody.
Yeah.
Really?
Cody Brown.
That is kind of sus.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh.
No.
Anyways, I just feel like we should talk about the first skit. It was really fun to make, though. So fun to make.
Yeah, I got
So the
shot
first
and
one
then
bit-
I watched my
Oh,
friend
yeah.
shoot himself.
So the one with me and Andrew was like,
I totally forgot that you guys did that, Brad.
It was added. It's like a remix of the
Add it.
Add it. No. Um.
Yeah, guys.
uh,
I think about the interviews that I made though. It was good, right?
Okay.
Okay. So hold on a second. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You told me you like reading, the classic book, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think about The Great Gatsby?
I hate it
Why?
because no, I think like it encapsulates the era pretty well and like all the affluence.
Okay, so why you don't like it?
Because all the sort of infidelity that's going on and the fact that it's a story about affluent people and their problems, and I think that like with
You just don't like that theme?
yeah, I don't like the theme of affluence being this at the center of it all, and I get it. It's kind of like he's the bootlegger, old money versus new money, all that jazz. But it's just I don't enjoy. It's kind of like they're affluent, and they have no sort of integrity in regards to their marriage. So like the whole book kind of seems off.
But
I'd rather read about poor people and their
But
struggles.
like as you were reading it, did you thought about like the back of your head, like the American dream? Like, do you feel like it represented somehow the American dream?
I think it represents an exaggeration of it, wherein like everybody wants to get rich, and there's a very there's a like especially with the characters of Daisy and I think it was Tom Buchanan. I feel like they're really shallow. Where Gatsby is the only character to me that has any depth anyway.
What about Nick though, the one that's
Oh,
like
Nick. Well, he's the narrator. I can't really I don't know if I would give him any depth because I kind of give him my eyes and I see the story from
so like
his
a lot of
perspective.
people as we were reading it, they saying that Nick is gay. Do you think Nick is gay?
Yeah, that part where with
He's, like, describing-
Yeah, he's describing his that moment with the old man, but there's nothing wrong with it. Like,
Yeah, I
you're
know.
bringing this up.
I just
Why
want
are
to
you bringing
ask.
this
I
up?
want to
It's
see.
making me
No, I want to
uncomfortable.
see if like adults like from another generation think
Uh-huh.
of it how people in my generation think of it. Like, because I feel like different generation reads it and probably sees it differently, maybe.
Yeah.
And so that's us just wondering
No,
it.
like I'm very woke. Like I'm really super progressive. And,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I would
I
never
know.
do anything to offend anybody.
Oh, okay.
Ever.
So one last thing. So what's like? Do you feel like there was like a long-lasting message or like something that, like, was like stuck in your head after reading that?
Not necessarily after reading it. After watching the movie several times during summer school, because I show it during summer school.
For APR history?
No, for US 2, I think,
Oh,
or
okay.
possibly the tail end of US 1. But the idea, like the conflict between old money, new money, as represented by the Buchanan and Gatsby, like how old money will sort of always like beat out new money. I thought that was interesting because I know Gatsby dies at the end. Spoiler alert. But the whole idea where like, how did he die?
Oh, what's that guy name? Was it Myrtle's husband came?
Oh
and
yeah,
shot-
that guy. Yeah, because he thought Myrtle was cheating with him. But it's kind of like how old money has like all this power and whatnot. I thought that was one of the more lasting lessons I learned.
Lesson?
Yeah,
Thank you for your time.
you're welcome.
Okay.
Hey,
Interview.
Interview was fire.
that shit was heat,
From
yo.
Gladys, I hear De La Pena, he loved classic books, and then I was like, we're reading about The Great Gatsby. Have you read it? He's like, yeah, I hate it. I'm like, what? You hate it? Everyone likes The Great Gatsby, because like everyone says it's a good classic book. No, I hated it. I'd rather read about poor people than rich people. And
Yeah,
I mean, you guys saw the
Because
interview.
they did the same stuff with it.
I
the
agree.
old money
It's
wins, yo.
I don't know. I like this opinion because like I don't read books. The Great Gatsby is like one of like the only books that I'll read. It's just like I don't know because De La Pena reads a lot, right? So it's like I liked hearing his opinion about like this story and stuff like that.
He sounds like very professional.
May I
Yeah.
speak?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, sir.
Well, I mean, didn't he say in an interview that he like read it or not read it? He watched it. He watched it a
He
lot.
also read it.
He did both.
He
But like he like watched it more because he said that he like put it on for like his U.S. History 1 class or whatever. I think that because like isn't the movie adaptation is not going to be perfect, right? So
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like
Yeah,
it'll have like the main points of it in the movie.
he told me.
I think like the
Bro.
stuff he said about the book about Great Gatsby was like the the problems that rich people have. It's like so I don't know. Like
I
it's
think the
so
main well overall I feel like the theme of it is still the same. He told me, I don't know if this was in the interview,
yeah.
but he told me in the movie it was like I think I don't even know if it's true, but this is what he told me that Nick went went in bed with some dude.
Yeah, then didn't they think he was gay or something?
Oh
no, I
no,
never
he
heard of this
is,
before.
bro. He's definitely gay for Gatsby though. De La Peña thinks so too.
Dang.
Oh, she.
Cancel him, but he thinks so too though.
So, what do we think about like while talking about relationships or whatever, like like shipping people? I guess. What do we think about
I don't
Nick
see
and
any of them.
Jordan again? Oh my god, Nick and Jordan, guys, come on!
Mm,
I
Like,
thought it was
what?
pretty
What was the
boring.
purpose of Jordan in this book? Because I feel like she
uh,
was there in the beginning, but then she kind of like
she
faded
fell
off.
off.
It was just a little bit like
Literally.
kind of represent woman's power because you know how she's like and wait she played golf right.
I thought it was.
Yeah, yeah, she's or
Yeah,
tennis,
It was like a more obscure sport that wasn't.
lacrosse,
It was like one of the rich people sports.
I feel like
polo. No, that was Tom.
wait wait okay I remember in class or somewhere mentioning where like golf was supposed to be a men's sport, so like the fact that Jordan is playing golf, it's like in the book it's just like showing like a little bit like I guess they have to have like a woman in power, I guess, just to put a character like that in the book.
But
Am
was
I really
women?
tired?
No.
My fault.
Anyway,
Like,
as like in the interview, De La Peña also said like when I asked him about the American Dream, he thinks that it was like, um, he said it was, what is it? It was like too dramatic,
dramatized?
Yeah,
Exactly.
dramatized.
exaggerated. Well, yeah, what do
Mm.
you guys
Oh,
think? You guys think it's exaggerated? Okay,
Yeah.
or like
wait, what's the word?
not really shown the American Dream?
I mean, do you
Um,
think it's like similar to like rich people now? Maybe like the Kardashians.
Yeah, I mean a lot. Yeah, they have like absurd power compared to the
Yeah.
common folk like us.
yeah, you saw what happened to Kanye.
I mean,
And he got
I'm not getting canceled on this podcast. I don't know,
Yeah,
cause we talk about it in class. Is like out of all the characters who we would be, we would most likely be compared to Wilson. So yeah,
we're all the Wilsons of the world.
yes.
Sponsored by.
This video is sponsored by Audible. Read The Great Gatsby.
Using code
Audible.com.
D's, you could save 50% or more on your audiobooks that you could read on the car while listening to the D's podcast and on my YouTube videos.
out of this.